YouTube. You guys there? This thing on? This thing working? I'm pretty bright right now. Man, this light is no joke. Can you guys hear me? Is this thing on? Is this thing on? What's going on, everybody? It's 4:32. Sorry, I tried to go exactly at 4:30. I had a little technical difficulty. I had to kind of restart the stream. Yeah, I'm here. Esteban! Yo, what's cracking, man? Thanks for coming through, my boy. Yvonne, Jerry is not on his level, my friend. Oh. All right, well, I'm going to let some people join up, and then we're going to start talking about the title of the video. So I'm giving you my opinion on the match, how I foresee it going. Yeah. You guys, my thoughts. The Schmo says, yo, what up? Nate, what's going on, man? Thanks for coming through. Saucy James in the house. What's up? My boy. Guys. Got Chave in the back, joining up, as always, hanging out with us. Jerry has a hood shot against Ermes. A hood shot. Damn. That's better than a good shot. A hood shot. Well, hopefully. BG says Ermes got a good sticking top roll, but Jerry has a good sticking press. Can go either way. Kane, what's going on? Says, let's go. Jeremy Humble. Hey, Chave Davey looking good. Armors, let's stand right. Hand of Devin. All tatted up. Wait, which hand? Which hand of Devin? Are we talking about right or left? J-Web Fitness in the house is going on. Sup, my dude? Am I seeing you at the tournament this weekend? Yes, I'll be over there. Undecided in what capacity I want to be there. Travis hit me up and was like, hey, big dog. It's kind of funny because I don't know if you guys have been following things, but the last time I talked to Travis, he was talking shit. Sorry, I'm going to be cursing a little bit in this. He was talking crap about me on calling me like a pussy and things like that on his channel when they were talking about me pulling, was it me and Vaz? Or I forget when. But the last time I remember Travis mentioning me, that's what he was saying. And I texted him. I said, really? It's like that? Because me and Travis hung out. And he goes, yeah, it's like that. And I go, okay. So like 3 days ago, Travis calls me. I don't answer. I was sleeping. And then I kind of woke up. And he starts texting me, yo. It's like 7 texts in a row. And I call him and I'm like, oh, what's up, Travis? Like here, what's going on now? I said, so that's how it is. Huh? Now we're homeboys again. Come on, big dog. You know I love you, man. You know I love you. I'm like, oh yeah, that's how it is, Travis. Come on, man. It was nothing. Come on, bro. All right, big dog. This is what I need, man. He's like, he wants me to go to the tournament. He said, whatever you want to do, man. You want to come ref? You want to announce? You want to go on the side table and host a seminar? I don't give a shit. He's like, I just want you there at that tournament. Come through, please. Hang out. So I'm gonna be there. I'm not deciding if I want to pull or talk or chill or I don't know, but I'll be there, Justin. Kind of make me laugh thinking about it. Lloyd Christmas, yo, what up, dude? What's up, Xavier? Murat Basar, bro. It's not Ermes. It's Ermes. Short and sharp. Oh yeah, it's Ermes. Sorry, I said the Z. Ermes. Like crazy. Right hand is making the Death Star look small. Damn. Adam Shahood, non-bald mask versus fully bald Kostadinov. Who you got and how do you expect it to go down? I don't know, man. I think Krasi's going to, like, Matt's whole move is anti-hook. I mean, like, a low-hand top roller, the best thing about a low-hand top roll, like Matt Mass does, is it does very well against a hook. It's, like, specifically designed to beat hook pullers. I just think stylistically it favors Matt. I don't know. I mean, is this Krasi's comeback match? Is he getting back in the winning bracket? Who knows? Yeah, I don't know. So Matt's taking a couple L's too, but I favor Matt in it. I think Matt will be a little too explosive. I think his style is meant to beat hook pullers, and Krasi hooks hardcore. So I think Matt is the pretty heavy favorite, and Matt's just a bigger dude as well. So in my mind, Matt's the pretty heavy favorite against C. The hand of it's kind of funny, huh? Like they swapped hair. Cassie's fully bald and Matt has a head of hair. Yo, Derek, are you okay, bro? Says a hand of so you guys have not seen my video. Hopefully you guys went and check that out. Yeah, I'm all right. I'm actually like today, you guys, after we get off here, heading to the gym. First day back in the gym because I got back from the trip and then I got COVID, so I've been kind of chilling. Got back from the trip, was a little depressed, kind of trying to figure out what I wanted to do for a couple days, and then I got COVID. So as of last night, tested negative for COVID. I had one spare test here. Took it last night. Tested negative, so I no longer have COVID. I'm COVID free. So right when I get done with you guys here, I'm gonna head to the gym. First day back in the gym. I am very excited. I don't even know what I want to do. It's just like it's like I'm going to the toy store and I don't even know what I want to get. I just gotta go. I feel like I got a bunch of money and I'm going to the toy store as a kid. So I'm trying to decide what I want to hit or how I want to start it up. I really want to work on my lower back and my core. So this is gonna sound really weird, but I think I want to start doing some front squats for a couple months, just kind of throwing in my programming. Nothing real serious, 135 or something like that. But I gotta start working on my core a little bit. It's really unstable. It's something I've wanted to address for a little while, so I'm gonna start throwing some stuff in there. I started doing push-ups the other day because I found my the straight, the push-up things, the perfect push-up bars. Because I can't bend my wrist; it hurts my wrist to go flat for push-ups. But I found I have those push-up bars, so I grabbed those. I did a set of 30 without stopping, which for me at 350 pounds to full extension, I was pretty hyped. I banged out 30 real easy. I haven't done push-ups in a long time. But anyway, so I'm gonna start getting into some more core stuff for a little while. I'm still gonna be doing my arm wrestling stuff, of course, but I'm saying on top of that, I gotta start working on some other stuff. And I got some in terms of for arm wrestling strength, I got some good ideas, some things I'm really excited about working on for sure. Travis, that dude still says arm wrestling. Yeah. X Monster, hey Derek and everyone, what's all the good news in the world? I mean, there's a lot of good news in the world, man. Definitely a lot of good news. People tend to focus on the negative, but there's definitely a ton of good news. You should pull that. That would make the tournament even more interesting. Adam Vandell, Western Survivor Beef Jerky in the house. What's going on, dude? Western Survivor Beef Jerky. Can one of my moderators please plug Western Survivor Beef Jerky website into the chat, please? You guys get yourself some beef jerky. Show. You think Matt can win the shutout stakes? I think he can. Yvonne says Prime Arson versus Vitali. Who wins? Prime Arson versus Vitali. Who wins? It might be Arson. I can envision Arson winning easier than I can envision Vitali winning. The reason I say that is because the best way to beat Vitali would be to top roll him, right? Which is what Arson did. But Arson also had enough side pressure and explosivity to give Dennis Saplenkov problems on occasion, even beating him before. Because Vitali would really have to lower his angle to Arson, and Arson would be firing off on Vitali. He'd be faster than him too. I could see Prime Arson beating Vitali. I could. Yeah, it would definitely be straps and Arson hauling off. I could see Arson winning. I was an Arson fan though, for sure. Big Smid Web 1, when you next pull on D. Like I said, there's a tournament on Saturday. It's local. I might go pull, but I don't have anything rock solid planned yet. I just want to spend a couple months really just training, getting back into it. And then I'm gonna start mapping out my next journey. I have some cool stuff in the works behind the scenes that I hope on everything that it goes through and it works out, and I cannot wait to announce it to you guys. I'm just kind of waiting to hear back from some people and get some stuff locked in. But if that goes through, it's going to be the biggest stuff in the world for me, and I know you guys will be super hyped to hear about it once it happens. So sorry, I hate teasing you guys, but I also can't announce it or say it. But yeah, got some cool stuff in the works behind the scenes, and hopefully it pans out. Glute workout, yeah, easy glute workout. White Wolf in the house, Ready Fang, what's up, dude? The Schmo, so Travis needs a favor and credibility, now he's friends with you. Veronica Knight, what's going on? Thanks for tuning in. There she is. Chave is looking really buff and beefy. Yeah, he's been hitting it. When I was doing my push-ups, I looked over and he was doing his push-ups as well. So he kind of helps push me. We feed off each other mostly. Lots of good news in the world. That's why I asked. 0082294. Yo, Derek, Shave, will you ever not be sad? Dude, what about my boy is sad? Look at him styling with his little bow tie here. Look at that. Nothing about that dude is sad. Thoughts on Monster versus Prunick. Oh, okay. What do we got? 34 people here. That's still pretty bad. But all right, whatever. We'll talk about match at hand, and then I would like to get into that match as well. Okay, so Jerry and Ermes. Anybody that pulls Jerry, anybody that pulls Jerry has to control center table. Not in my opinion. I mean, it's kind of a fact. If you let Jerry get his shoulder behind it and get set up in his press, he pushes you off the back corner of the pad. And if he gets his shoulder really behind it, it makes it very difficult to drive sideways. So before the match starts, before they're ready to go, or the moment the ready to go happens, you have to control center table and get Jerry outside of his shoulder, right? Now, the easiest way to do that, because he bails his wrist, the easiest way to do that would be to connect your wrist to his wrist. And literally, when they say go, you move his forearm sideways so he can't get his shoulder behind it. Now, if you're someone that arm wrestles in the hand and you bust his hand back, doesn't really matter because his forearm is still going to go down this way, right? So attacking the hand is a hard sell to get Jerry outside his shoulder because he's still just going to bail it out. So to get him outside his shoulder through the hand is very difficult. So the best way is to be super explosive and get him outside his shoulder. Now, the thing I'm thinking about in this match, traditionally, Jerry versus top rollers, it's a bad day for top rollers, right? Anybody that is hand focused, Jerry doesn't give a shit if he loses his hand. He thrives off losing his hand. That's where he's in his most comfortable spot. And so what happens after that is usually bad. Usually the top rollers here, they take Jerry's hand and they're holding on for dear life. They can't seem to steer sideways. They're on the back corner of their elbow pad. They can't move sideways through Jerry's press. His elbow conditioning and his chest and everything sucking it in there. It's hard moving him outside his shoulder. So I think stylistically, it definitely favors Jerry. It's going to be more conditioning, general strengths. We'll see if there's, even if Ermes is, I don't know, 15% stronger than Jerry, is it going to matter? Is it going to matter because stylistically Jerry's built so well to beat top rollers, and Ermes is a hardcore top roller. I know there's been interviews where Ermes said he's going to hook Jerry. I mean, if he does that, and if his hook is up to par, then that could very well be the answer. I mean, if you really want to look for the answer to be Jerry, you got to look at like Devin and Travis. When they pressed him or they went shoulder forward and they challenged Jerry's center table and they pulled through his arm before he got a shoulder behind it, that's the lane, right? Of course, that's the lane. You don't see a lot of top rollers beating Jerry normally, right? It's people that can go in there, grab Jerry below his wrist, grab him down here somewhat, and control his forearm are the ones that really have the best shot against Jerry. So stylistically, I think it favors Jerry. I don't think that Ermes will have a big enough strength gap to muscle through Jerry. I mean, Gennady couldn't do it, right? And I feel like right now, if Gennady and Ermes hooked, right, side pressure wise, who can bring their elbow across the pad harder, I would favor Gennady. On an inside style of arm wrestling, I would favor Gennady over Ermes. So I don't see a lot of lanes for Ermes. It would have to be explosiveness and center table control at the beginning. If Ermes can challenge Jerry's side pressure at the very beginning of the match before they say go and really keep Jerry on the fringe of his shoulder and not let Jerry get outside of it, that's his biggest chance. So I think it's going to be speed. I think it's going to be a setup are the two saving factors for Ermes. But I think Jerry just has more ways to win than Ermes does. Because you saw, unless Jerry relaxed on his shoulder, Gennady couldn't even budge Jerry outside his shoulder. Unless Jerry was transitioning or trying to move, then suddenly Gennady fired sideways. But after that, Gennady couldn't move Jerry sideways for the longest time. So once Jerry digs in there, it's a rough sell. So yeah, I think it's a bad matchup for Ermes stylistically, and I don't know if he's gonna be big enough. So I'm going on a best of 5, East versus West. Ermes maybe gets first round, and then Jerry takes the rest of them. So I'm thinking 3-1 Jerry in my mind. Yeah, just based off styles, man. That's why I've said for the longest time I really want to see Jerry versus Vitali. I know it sounds crazy, but I don't know. I think that one of the ways you might be able to top roll Jerry is by someone going their arm vertical and going up, 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 up. Because then Jerry, he's always pressing down. And you keep raising his forearm, or it's coming off the front of the pad. It's hard for him to press down when his forearm is vertical. But anyway, that's my thoughts on that match. Let's catch out Michael Todd and Prunick. Let's see. Oh, where are you guys at? Okay. Jeremy Humboldt, Major, do you recommend Rice Bucket and what does it do? Yeah, I have a Rice Bucket actually 5 feet to my right. That's an Ermes thing. He's the one that first told me about the Rice Bucket, you guys. It definitely blows your hand up. It'll get a lot thicker. And also I feel like it really fills in the gaps in terms of wrist, general wrist strength. Because there's resistance to the entire movement, you get not non-stop resistance. So we tend to train our wrists in like very one-dimensional movements, up, sideways, pronation, but there's still some other small crevices in there in ways we're not working it. So a Rice Bucket really fills in the gap, kind of like those the gyro ball things that you rotate, how it's constant resistance on your wrist. So I think it's really good for therapy, and I think it's good for making sure that your wrist is more stable, I guess you'd say, and it blows up your hand a ton. Opening and closing your hand in the Rice Bucket, it blows up your thumb and all your hand. It makes it fatter. Adam Shahood says Irakli's next East vs. West match is versus Barong. Ingen says Irakli is an underdog because the weight difference isn't it a bit weird considering the recent matches versus Marcio. They're going right-handed. Adam, that's a right-handed match or left-handed match? Yeah, let me know. The hand of Devin says Armas Derek Prudnick versus Michael. We'll get on that. Joe Nilo, I'm not 45 minutes late this time. What's going on, man? Thanks for coming through. Esteban, nice seeing you. Energetic. Yvonne, yeah, Arson probably wins. Must be excited. He's making a comeback. If he does get back to previous form, I mean, oh man, I would love nothing more than to see the guys that were top form when I was first coming into the sport with Dennis and Arson. I would love to see those guys come back in full form. Like even seeing John come back in whatever form he is in was exciting for me because when I started arm wrestling, John was, near the end and he wasn't prime John. I wasn't around during prime John. And so it's super exciting to be able to even see John. Yeah, much less if I see Dennis or Arson back in it. Like, dude, that'd be crazy. I wonder how old those guys are. Derek, if you consider traveling to Europe to train there like Chance did, says Lucha. I have a child and I have a job. But more importantly, I have a child. So I would never abandon my child to go train in Europe. I mean, as an arm wrestler, would I love to? Yes, of course, 1,000,000%. But not even considerable. I'll never leave my daughter like that. She needs me, man. I got one kid. What am I just dip out on her? The Schmo says, in all seriousness, Travis is like, shoot, I'm pulling up the big D spot. I'm not trying to smack him. We get on to blame him. No, it's not like that. Veronica Knight, good job with the 3.5. Made it look easy. You guys, I closed the 3.5 again. I made a little video. So you guys saw me do it last stream. Hopefully you were hanging out. I did it twice last stream. And then I just made a video. I was like, you know what? Let's see if I can do it again. Did it again. This time it kind of went off camera for a second, but I brought it back in. And I closed it. I don't know, man. Apparently I'm a beast now, but I was talking to Yvonne Cuck here, who's in the chat. That's the guy that was on Larry Wheels' channel, the kid that closed the 4 and all that stuff. That's who's in the chat. He's a grip guy. He loves grippers. He's a grip maniac. But he was telling me because there's 3.5s, there's different ones that have different poundages of pressure. They're not all the same. So they go as low as 160 pounds of pressure, and they go as high as 190 pounds of pressure. So you can buy ones that have been rated, that have been tested, and they the exact pressure of it. So I'm guessing maybe my 3.5 is a little on the weaker side, maybe closer to 160. He recommended maybe I buy one that's closer, higher 170s. So maybe I'll do that. So I can make sure I have like a middle of the road 3.5, not the hardest one, not the easiest one. I wish I could find a way to get this one tested, but yeah. So maybe we'll do that because maybe I'll close in a week 3.5, maybe. And I'm down to try it out and figure it out. Let's see. Yo, smash a like or you're weird, says Nate. That's true. What are we at? 35 likes, 78 people. You guys, if you can close out the live chat for a second, hit the thumbs up button. I really appreciate that. You guys, it helps all this stuff. It helps boost the algorithm, helps me get me noticed. Schmo, sup, dude? Let's see. Was the crying scene before or after the soap was dropped, says White Wolf? Both. I was crying before and then I cried more after. Papa Thor says, Major Blue Balls, can't wait to see who's next for you. I'm super excited about this, man. I hate saying that to you guys because I feel like I'm doing that thing where you're like, I got a secret. I'm not telling you. I'm not trying to do that to you guys at all. big things coming for the channel, and I'll tell you as soon as I can. Tiger Scone says Jerry Hook is super strong. It is super strong. I don't know if it's at the level of like a pure hook specialist strong, like a Dennis, an old Dennis, or I'd like to, because I know he had trouble tired against like Zoloev, or I think guys that are really committed inside can give you problems. XRP Boom says, "Hi Derek, I have a functional trainer with cable pulleys. Can I do arm wrestling exercises with no table?" Yes, I don't I don't exercise on a table. The only thing you really get out of arm wrestling exercising on a table is comfort, right? You get the comfort of doing the lifts and comfortability of doing lifts on a table with your elbow down, but like I can still single out my forearm and chest and shoulder, everything without a table. It's just for comfort and getting your muscles working together on the right dimensions. That's about it. Gennady was at his top form. Jerry must be close to unstoppable at this point. Yeah, I think. I wonder what Gennady's real game plan was going into that. I would love to hear about it. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yvonne says yes, but Gennady couldn't do anything to Ermes. And if you compare first round alone between Jerry, Gennady, and Ermes, if Gennady was able to pin Jerry with top roll first round like nothing, imagine Ermes. Yeah, but it's almost like when it comes to pressing like that, you have to figure out their dimensions, right? So Jerry's going to realize how long their arms are, what angles they're hitting in, and all that stuff. And he'll start false starting and getting in there more and more and finding his groove with that person. Because when it comes to pressing, it's all about getting your shoulder behind your arm. So messing with those dimensions and those angles for a little bit till you find it settled can take a little while. But once he gets there, I mean, if Jerry gets his shoulder behind his hand, I don't see how Ermes pins him. I don't see how a lot of people pin him. Unless you're Levon, you can just grab him around the wrist and just pull bulldoze right through all of it. I don't know, man. I realize that in a top roll, Ermes will be probably more explosive than Gennady. I can agree with that. But I just can't see it being enough. I can't see it being enough. We'll see though. But like I said, if Ermes can do it, I think it'll be at the setup and it'll be explosive, and that'll be it. Because if at all Jerry goes first and gets in there, I think Ermes loses. And once Ermes loses one round, all that speed and explosivity, a lot of it is going to be gone. And then what? So round 2, Jerry wins. Then round 3, you think he's going to have, after trying to hold Jerry for that long, you think he's going to have all that explosivity again? Now Jerry found that lane. Ermes' arm is beat up and blown up from holding Jerry, unless he plays it smart and just lays down so he can try to hit harder in the next round. But we'll see how he plays it. Mutt227 says, "Hey, Derek, I was going to ask you, do you only pull super matches or tournaments too?" I love doing tournaments, but right now I'm trying to get more on the super match side of arm wrestling. So focusing on that. I think right now I want to throw my left hand. Why am I not? I want to throw my left hand more in tournaments, right hand more super matches. Harvey Weinstein says 3-1, Jerry. I agree. Aussie Armor said, "Derek, are you okay? We're worried." Yes, Jake, you dead set legend. I'm fine. Heraclio Ramirez in the house. There's my boy. You guys, Heraclio started his own YouTube channel. Moderators, can you please plug Heraclio's channel into the chat? I would appreciate that. He's been traveling. So Heraclio, on my arm wrestling team, aka Hercules, he's a truck driver, like Lincoln Hawk, like over the top. So he's been driving around the country, and he keeps going to different practices on his way while he's driving around the country as a trucker. So Heraclio might be coming through your neighborhood pretty soon, man. So if you guys get a chance, give him a subscribe, follow him, or reach out to him. And that dude's always looking for practices while he drives around. Heraclio, what are the most common routes you're taking right now? Are you going? I know you were just in Florida, right? List your routes you're kind of going through. What states you're going through right now? Papa Thor says, "Derek, throwing in that proper name etiquette, Ermes instead of Ermes." Bridget in the chat, my beautiful lady, posting the link tree. You guys, if you guys want to check out any of my sponsors or any of my social media stuff, click that link tree. It has links to everything that has to do with me. You save yourself some money on Filthy Power Industries right here, or NatFit, or Wristball.net, or Lion Straps. You guys save yourself some money. I have discount codes on all those. Check out that link tree, and it helps me out, you guys. So I appreciate that. Let's see. Jake Fussell says, right, I hope I said your last name right. GHNBTRCV, what do you think about Sandra Setis? Is he on the Big Boys League arm wrestling there? Saunders, first off, was like the second tallest dude there. It was like me and then Saunders. Like, people don't understand that dude is huge. And he has a good frame. I can see him getting bigger. And that's scary. I mean, obviously his win over Lachlan was pretty substantial, and he was in a lot of control. And Lachlan just had some big wins over Pavlo. I can't even say Pavlo's last name, like Durgadamedov and Austin Jaggers, United. So it kind of gives you at least a rough idea of how strong Saunders is. So yeah, I mean, I think Saunders is right there. Saunders is like, this is going to be a little bit of a split off. I want to be number one in the world. Like I always say to you guys, my plan is to be number one in the world eventually. I by no means think I'm there right now, right? It's working my way up there. I was hoping I was around 15th-ish, 15, 16, 17, 15, 14, 13, somewhere in that ball game. And I wanted to compete in that kind of area and then climb my way up from there. It was kind of where I was picturing I was at. But I keep getting these top dudes that are like, should be like top 5. So I figure I can probably get the next Levon match, or maybe the Denis Plekov comeback match. Maybe I can get that. But Saunders is at a high level, and he's someone that I would like to face around Saunders' level. I think Saunders is around like 10th, 11th, 12th. He's somewhere in there, right? So that's kind of somewhere around where I kind of see myself currently. But who knows? But like I said, I'm not going to be actively looking to go back to Turkey or overseas for a lot of stuff. I would like to take a year. I would like to take a year in the United States. I mean, it's just if Ingen hits me up and he's like, "Hey man, I want you to come out and commentate. I'll pay for your whole thing. Give you some money on top of it, yada yada yada." And then he's like, "Oh, by the way, you want to pull someone?" It's hard to be like, "No, I don't want to pull." It's like you get offered to go on that stage, and you're just like, it's hard to just say no. But my plan right now is I would like to take around a year and stay in the United States for a while. We got another membership from XRP. Boom. Welcome to the pay-per-view. Thank you for getting the membership. Dude, my boy, thank you so much. I appreciate the support, man. Have you overcome the deep depression after Ravaz no bus fiasco, Big D? we're sick. The bus. Me and Ravaz have been talking a good amount. He's actually really funny. He's been messaging me. We've been using the translator app. The bus, man. That son of a bitch. Chad Britton, I just built a custom arm wrestling table. First time ever messing with training for arm wrestling. We jacked our arms up 5 days ago. Any advice on how long to wait in between? Kind of feel it out, man. Especially if you're getting new into the sport. Don't get injured. Like the number one thing you want to make sure is you don't get injured because it sets you back way, like really far, right? So as soon as you can do it without getting injured, get back on the table. I know that's kind of vague. But as soon as you feel good enough where you're not going to get injured, or maybe arm wrestle in a different style that puts different pressures on your bones, but as soon as you feel like you can do it without getting injured, then I recommend getting back on the table. Just don't push it so hard that you injure yourself, because then you're going to be out for a long time, right? Big Al says, totally agree with you. Can't see how Ermes beats Jerry. Plus, I'd like to see Ermes be a little more humble. Dude, Ermes is awesome. Like, I had mixed emotions when I first met him. I was like, because there's always cameras on him and he was being really loud. And I was like, And then, but over the time now I keep seeing him, and then like he's been approaching me at East First West and like talking to me. He actually started messaging me when I got home. The dude's pretty cool, man. I just think that like there's some stuff that gets lost in translation, and I think his personality, I think he loves arm wrestling. I think he has a lot of fun with it. I mean, he knows he's good, and he is good. I mean, he doesn't really say things too crazy outlandish. He's not saying he's gonna dust Levon right now or anything like that. It's not too outlandish. So I don't know, man. I can see how people could see he's cocky and stuff like that, but I don't know. I kind of like him. And I generally don't like super cocky people. It's not my style, really. I like Ermes. Let's see. Jerry is gonna rethink his existence when he meets a 135 kg guy who can flash him. Yeah, maybe that could happen. I just don't think it's the higher probability is. I think that it doesn't happen. Let's see. Oh no, you guys are going fast. Damn, I was trying to catch up, and I still wanted to talk about Michael Todd and Prunick. Damn it, you guys are taking off on me. Okay, there you are. Jerry will beat Ermes and get his arm ripped off by Levon. Save this comment. That might happen. That very well could happen. Javier Martinez, my boy, what's up, dude? Tony versus Mike, left-handed, right-handed. Who's winning that? Tony's gonna destroy Mike left-handed. That's our boy. He's talking about my teammate versus the captain of the Anaheim team. But left-handed, Mike's not in it. I don't think. If he is, I'll freak out. Right-handed, I think if Mike plays his cards right, I think it goes to Mike. I think if he can get to the straps and kind of control Tony, I think Mike can take it. But we'll see. But I have Mike as the favorite right-handed, and Tony is the heavy favorite left-handed. Pawan Sharma says thoughts on Ravaz versus Artem. So I was weaker than I was when I faced Ravaz. So Artem, but that being said, Artem felt stronger than Ravaz did to me. But I was weaker, right? I was stronger against Ravaz. Ravaz is on a steep incline, but so is Artem. I don't I don't know how that goes, man. I think Ravaz is going to take Artem's hand. I really don't know, guys. I guess I want to lean. Oh, that's such a toss up to me because I had nothing for Artem at all, and I felt some stuff with Ravaz. I'm not saying I was gonna beat Ravaz, but I felt some stuff. I felt a little bit of movement. I was able to slip outside his hand. Like there was a little bit of stuff there, but I was also way stronger for Ravaz than I was against Artem. It's so hard for me to tell. I'll favor the top roller, so that would be Ravaz. I go back and forth on this, man, and I'm cheering for Ravaz to win. Nothing against Artem, but I want the last guy I lost to because Artem beat Dave Chafee. He's already proven he's badass top 5, and so if Ravaz beats Artem, that means like 2 guys I lost to, like top 5 guys. Like I was trying to tell you guys. I don't know. I don't have a solid answer on that yet. We'll ask me again in a couple weeks. Ermes too fast for Jerry. I must have to grip him low. Or you can just close his 4, says Joe. I should try that. Jew24, thanks for the algorithm boosting comment. Performance enhancing pancakes. The only way I can see Ermes is winning is if he's so fast that he pins Jerry before Jerry ties his shows that morning. Otherwise, I think it's a near impossible style match for Ermes. That's kind of what I said, right? If he's too fast. Yeah, Veronica, Chad, keep blood flowing to the arms will make recovery time way less. I agree. The Muck Bros. Please stop uploading 1-hour videos, man. Shorten them down to 5 to 10 minutes so people can actually watch. I can't commit to 1+ hour. I also want to see your stuff. Make short vids like Devin, please. Well, I'm only doing live streams right now, and the live stream goes for like an hour and a half. So you're talking about videos besides the live stream, or you tell me to stop going live for an hour and a half, go live for 20 minutes, and turn it off. So I think what you're saying is make more videos that are shorter on top of the 1-hour live stream. Because I've been doing YouTube Shorts. I've been trying to throw those up. Those are like 30 seconds. But yeah, now that I'm getting back to training, I'll try to start making some more consistent regular videos for you guys. When I do that, I don't like to go past 20 minutes. So yeah, I'll try to get some more of those out now that I'm getting back into training. I think I'm switching gyms to a gym that's going to be way less crowded. And if that happens, then it'll be more comfortable setting up a tripod and getting some more footage for you guys. Dave Anderson, Jerry will smash Grasponi. Potentially. Let's see. Tree, 4-time pancakes. Oh, you guys talking to each other? Cool. GC Vitali said Dennis is talking about a match in December. That'd be awesome. I hope. I don't think he'll be full form by December, but to see that if he's in a good enough form to beat some top guys, like that'd be awesome. Adam Chahoud, can Jerry beat hook specialists like Matushenko? I don't know, man. Matushenko's really heavily left dominant. So and they're talking about right. So maybe, but left-handed for sure, but right-handed, left-handed I'd favor Ivan Matushenko for sure, or Ivan. Right-handed, I don't know. I don't know how much if you'd have enough for a super heavyweight like Jerry. Maybe. Okay, once again, Muck Bros saying the same thing. Don't spam the chat, man. Ivan Ermes said that Gennady made the mistake of holding Jerry's press with the top roll. He said that burns your brachialis out and you have to be offensive against Jerry. He seems to be ready. Yeah, if that would be one of the saving things for Ermes is if he plays if he gets into a war with Jerry, let it go and reset. Don't kill your arm trying to hold on to Jerry and pry him out of that because that will murder the rest of your. If he plays that smart, then he could have multiple chances to maybe flash Jerry or have different ready goes and find a way to be successful. If he's smart with it, it just. it gets hard, man. I'm sure in the moment, you know, it's hard. Just have someone flop press you and just have your arm get opened up or lay down. It's hard. XRP Boom, I was memory 4 and have been down and out, but I'm happy to support my fave guys. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Thanks for joining the team. White Wolf, Ingen needs to stay away from the table and officials during these matches. In no other sport do we see promoters interacting with referees that I see as outside interference. Man, I've lost one round each time I was at these matches because of the referees. Like 100% because of the referee. So the first round against what's his name? Artem Morzov, when they did the ready go completely wrong. And then right afterwards, the ref's like, "Oh, I did it wrong." Like after I lost the round, he's like, "I did it wrong. I'll do it the way we're supposed to." He admitted it, and then even Engen told me later. He goes, "Oh yeah, you did it completely wrong. You screwed you over on that. Like you should have protested it." Okay, and then this last one against Rivales, round 3, it was clearly a slip, and all slips are supposed to go to the straps. All slipped, and then Engen told me later again. He goes, "Yeah, you definitely slipped. It should have been the straps." And everybody's saying. So I'm not saying I was gonna beat him, but I'm saying like. Those 2 L's, like 100%, were because of the refs. I mean, like that being called a loss. That round being called a loss. So I wish Engen was there to save me on the stage. Hey Derek, why don't you get with Old School Labs sponsor? They sent me some stuff. Because they sent all the competitors some stuff. I got pre-workout and a shirt from them in the car, actually. Let's see. I'm all over the place. Oh, Heraclio says I'm all over the place. Texas, Minnesota, Oregon, Washington, whatever pays well, says Heraclio. Hey, you guys are around those areas, hit them up, man. Wax on, wax off says the single best thing about Jerry's win is that we don't have to listen to Chance Shaw for a while about him being able to beat Jerry. That could be true. Oh, there we go. First super chat of the night. Your slip should have gone to the strap big time, says White Wolf. White Wolf. Top donator. First and only top donator. Thank you, sir. White Wolf with the $5 super chat. Thank you, sir. You get to hang out with Chave for a while, White Wolf. You're lucky. You're lucky. You're the only one hanging out with Chave right now. There's nobody else kicking it with him. I appreciate the super chat, man. Thank you for the support. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I know. I don't think Chance will be saying he can beat Jerry for a little while. Although Chance is no. I think Jerry's the favorite right now. We believe you dog keep climbing. Thank you, sir. Derek, I agree with the Muck Bros. You really need to start releasing shorter videos, man. These 1-hour videos are way too long for us to watch. LOL, but we want to hear your opinion, etc. I know. I'm getting back. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. I've been trying to be more active. I've been releasing training videos, and I'm gonna put another one out probably today. On that third tier of my channel, you guys, if you guys are interested in my training, I've been putting out select videos like other live streams just to the tier 3 members for training, right? Where I'm explaining movements and angles and arm wrestling ideas, and I'll keep doing that. It's supposed to be once a week. I'll keep releasing those, and I talk to those guys in the tier 3. We're constantly messaging each other, and they're sending me videos and stuff for me to help break down and help them grow as arm wrestlers. So if you guys are interested in that, I don't promote it too much outside of my channel, but if you guys are interested in that tier 3, it's $100 a month. I know it's a lot, but I'm saying if you're an arm wrestler and you guys want me to really give you all my attention and help you and break down your videos and stuff and give you access to these other training videos I'm releasing, then that's where it's at. So I am putting out more content. It's just to the tier 3 guys mostly. I'm putting out a lot of training content for them because that's what they're paying me for. The $10 super chat. Todd Oleg's love child. Evgeny will humble Dedekayan for his disrespect to Zoe. Very ugly behavior. Yeah, he was pretty aggressive with Oleg, and Oleg was like smiling like, and David was like, ah, and Oleg was like, what? Can you take the strap off now? I mean, okay. Going in from David's perspective, or David, what was David? David, we'll say David. Oleg is a legend left-handed. That is a guy that was like, at one point, supposed to be one of the best lefties ever, especially for in his weight class, 100% the best lefty ever, but someone that could like rival the top people. So getting a win on Oleg left-handed is crazy high, praise. So I understand him going into that the most psyched up he's ever been in his life. I don't think I saw that dude smile the entire time we were there until afterwards. So I understand that being such a big win. Like if you are able to control the top lefty ever, I mean, like that's a big moment to just be like, hey, turn down the intensity, fella. But that being said, Oleg, he's still on his way back up. He is young. He is super nice looking and innocent looking. And I think there's like, it's a fine line, but at the same time, man, I get being that turned up, and it's hard to turn that off in the moment when you get that kind of win. Yeah, it's those moments are so hard, you guys. Unless you've been in them and you want to train that hard to win and stuff like that. You've been putting months and months and months of your life and in your everything you eat and sleep and dream about and everything. It's all down to that one moment to just be like, hey, calm it down, sir. Calm it down. It's like, what? Like just you're so out of it, But yeah, it does flexing on Oleg that bad. And if Evgeny is a freaking tank, that dude, how strong is that dude? Like, it's crazy. We don't even know how strong he is right now. When's the last time he was really, really tested and challenged? Like it's been a while. When is the last time Evgeny was beaten? Wait, I know it's happened. I'm having a brain fart. Was it top 8? No. Someone tell me. But thanks for the $10 super chat, man. I appreciate the love and support for the channel. And that puts you in the lead. Oh, and Saucy James hit with a $10 super chat right after that. I'm able to stay for the rest of the stream. Wanted to say what's up. See you Saturday. Thank you, Saucy James. I'll see you Saturday. You guys are tied for the top donator spot. So we'll do Love Child and Saucy James. Love Child and Saucy with a $10 super chat. Love Child and Saucy, $10 super chat. Excuse my bad handwriting. Shame, I'm sorry. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for the support. I appreciate it, man. Okay, yeah, so I keep going off on these tangents. You guys make me go off on these tangents. Everybody's saying they want me to release shorter videos. I got you. Okay, I promise. I'm going to do it. Bellman M. Sanders is aiming at the 110 kg title. His videos are just long because he reads every chat, not just super chats. Yeah, I keep getting told by multiple people just to read super chats, but that's not what I'm about, you guys. Okay. Let's host a poll here. I'm pretty sure this is going to be an obvious poll, right? What do you like better? Now, keep in mind, when I read super chats and random questions, or everything. Now, I'm going to ask this poll because if I only read super chat and then like once I was done the super chats, every once in a while when I got done talking, I picked a random question out of there, then I could be done with the stream sooner, I guess, and it'd be a little more fluid and I'd have time to really convey my thoughts about things and kind of slow it down. Or do you guys like that I speed up as fast as I do, hit the super chats and try to hit every single question that I can? Because I usually get told by a lot of people that that's why they love my channel, or at least these Wednesday streams, is because I get into every question. So there's a poll. I'm pretty sure most people are going to say everything, but I mean, we'll just put it up there just so I can tell people when they bring this up to me. No, I hosted a poll and it was 100% voted this way. Or yeah, let's see. Okay, let's see where we're at. Pull whoever's offered you if it happens. Bellman M says, yeah, picking on smaller guys. Someone should make a 110 world ranking. They should. Don't get tinnitus. Oh, had another Spencer Doucette. My boy. There he is. Spence, what's going on? Don't forget, it's cheap to be a member. Support this guy. He's NA's future #1 for show. Spence, you always have my back, man. Thank you for always being here and being a supporter of the channel, brother. Thank you so much. Thanks for the responses, Chad. Wait, I don't know. Are you being sarcastic? I don't know. Sorry, I was going really fast. Did I not respond to your thing? Chad, are you being sarcastic? Oh, okay. You're asking about the polling. Gotcha. GHNB TRCV, the commentary stuff was really good. Also think really good. Also, the mimic stuff you did with Bowen was funny. Yeah, we had some fun with that, man. I love doing that type of stuff with Ray. Yeah, we had fun with that. Hey, you put me in front of a camera. I'm not camera shy. Hey, you know what I think is a little funny right here? Let me bring this up. Let me just drop this in here, right? So the commentating stuff is fun for me. Obviously, you guys know that arm wrestling is still my priority number one. The commentating stuff is fun. I love doing it, and I think I do it pretty well. But I'm looking at all the comments here, and I keep asking everybody, how'd you guys like the commentary? I've been hosting polls with people, like, how'd you guys like the commentary? And everybody keeps going, the commentary was great. And I keep seeing, like, when I asked the same questions and I was with Ray, everybody said, dude, best duo ever, best duo ever, best duo ever. And then they say things like, Ray's awesome, best duo ever. And then I asked about my commentary with Ryan Bowen, best duo ever, best duo ever, best duo ever. Ryan's awesome. And I'm like, there's a common denominator here is me. I mean, everybody keeps saying best duo ever. I'm the only one that's the same guy with different people, and they say best duo ever. But then everybody gives love to those, my partners, and not to me. Why am I being counted out? Everybody's saying, like, yeah, Ryan should be commentating with Neil. And I'm not hating on my guys. I love those dudes. But it's just fun. It's like, everybody's like, yeah, Ryan should be commentating with Neil, pick up the next one. Or Ray should be commentating with Neil, pick up the next. Why do I get aced out? Like, I'm part of the best duo ever twice in a row. And no one mentions me getting big shots, me big opportunities to commentate on, King of the Table and things. This is not fair. I think I bring a lot to the table. I'm analytical. I crack the jokes. I'm not afraid to hurt people's feelings in a joking manner. I don't know. I noticed that. I'm like, man, no one ever counts me in. It's like top duo ever, best commentary ever. Whatever. Derek, what if England actually gives you someone on your level, though? Would that be good versus going against someone way stronger like Rivaz? Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'd love to. But you're talking about if he offers that to me, like before I plan to go back over there. I mean, obviously I have to look at it. I'm gonna go situation by situation. But who knows? Oh, damn it, you guys! I thought I was catching up, and you guys are making me look slow as shit. Okay, there we go. Derek, what muscles are used in side pressure? That would be there's a lot of muscles used in side pressure. There's your internal there's two aspects of side pressure. There's your ability to slide your elbow across the pad, which is going to be your pectoralis minor, mostly. And it's going to be, and then there's going to be the internal rotation part of it, which is going to be your pec major, your rotator cuff, your subscapularis specifically, and even your lat will help with internal rotation. But then it's only as strong as your joints will allow, right? So you can do all that stuff, but if your wrist gets busted back, or if your elbow can't handle the pressure, then it doesn't really matter, right? So you got to build up the joints to handle those muscles. Short answer. Sprong versus Smith. That dude's crazy, man. That guy's. I mean, I love to do it. That guy's fast and young. Hey, Derek. After the seminar with Devin, my elbow is still sore. What do you do to heal the elbow fast? Take time. Look up tendon rehabs. There's probably a lot of tendons and ligaments in there that are sore, which is a lot of full range motions, really light. Full range motions, really light to help promote tendon rehab. So like that. Give it some time, man. Okay, Tobias is a great match. You guys are talking to each other. Vaz versus Taranenko. Why do I know the name, but I can't place the face? Taranenko. Benji, what up, Orca? Let's see. Sabin won't climb up to Saganashvili. He wouldn't even beat the under-tabler. Okay. Trying to catch up, guys. Come on. I can do this. Todd and Oleg's love child is talking about Maggie again. He's in love with Chance's girlfriend. It's true. Some people can't shoulder press as well as others. Is it a physical build move? No, I think it's just understanding the dimensions. Also, if you're shorter, then you need a riser. I don't understand why short people have short pullers or people that have problems with like dimensions. Doesn't necessarily mean you're short, but if you also have like short arms or long arms, it's hard. Like there's certain dimensions where if you can't get your shoulder at the center table because you're too small, then like then you need a riser. People are so against risers on like this weird prideful thing. You guys, if you can't be tight up at the front of the pad, if your elbow can't go to the front of the pad and your shoulder can't go directly over it, pressing down at the front of the pad, you need a riser. Because that means there's places on the elbow pad that you can't be tight. So you need a riser. Like I don't it's so crazy to me, like the pride that comes in with people using risers. They're like, no, I don't need a riser. And if they had to put their elbow to the front of the pad, They're like this separated because they can't, because they're not tall enough to stand up and push down, right? So there's places on the table that you can't be tight. Use a riser. It's like, it seems like black and white common sense. If there's places on an elbow pad that you cannot be tight, then you need a riser. You should be able to be tight on every area of the elbow pad. I know it's coming from a tall guy. What does he know about wanting a riser? Like, this is like common sense, right? Let's see. What's up, Derek and Chave? Chave says, what's up to you guys? You guys, once again, nobody has decorated Chave like with their name. Remember, $10 super chat get you guys the name tags. You guys get to decorate Chave. I told you guys once a month I'm going to reset them, so I reset them. But yeah, nobody has decorated Chave. Once you send me the $10, just put in the super chat what you want me to put on your name tag. Let's see. 120 kg curl. What do you? Yvonne's talking about numbers. These numbers are too much for your techniques to matter. You spent years getting stronger. Don't expect to beat them right now. Keep getting stronger. I don't know what Yvonne's talking about. All right. Let's see. Derek, you should go again. Oh, he's a beast. He's a beast. Danny Lit AF, I think you're timestamped your lives. People watch the longer ones. Bit of effort, though. Yeah, I'm a big busy dude, man. I'll start putting out shorter videos for you guys. I will. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. I'll take the poll. What's that poll looking like? Yeah, 27% of people said I should just do super chats and random questions. 73, overwhelming, say I should answer everything or try to answer everything like I do. Only 55 votes, though. 86 people in here. Why did everybody not vote on the poll? Why? You guys, it's a quick click of the button. You guys think I should try to answer every question or take my time and answer specific questions? Every question? Or take my time and answer specific questions. Let's finish getting some more votes in that poll before I close it out. We have a lot of people that didn't vote. Yes, any form of dentist would be amazing. Oh, with the $20 super chat from Bridget Sexiness, because you're sexy when you talk about arm wrestling. That's inappropriate, Bridget. Oh, you know what the messed up thing is? When she gets over here, next time she comes over here, she's gonna ask me for the $20 back. My lady, with the $20 super chat. It's kind of cheating, right? My lady, with the $20 super chat. Thank you for the super chat, my love. And another $10 super chat right after that from Ricky Welker says, keep it up. Now, Ricky, do you want me to make you a name tag for Chave saying keep it up? Or will you just send me $10? Either way, I appreciate the support, man. Don't are you trying to decorate my boy Chave? Is that what that $10 is for? You know what, Ricky? He needs to get decorated. He's just sitting there butt-ass naked. No one seems to care. So we're going to keep it up on a name tag. Oh, my God. I am keep it up. There we go. Keep it up. Sorry. I'm assuming that's what that was for. Thank you. I appreciate that, Ricky. Oh, you guys are going so fast. Sorry, I'm like way behind. I'm gonna do a jump. I'm sorry, guys. You guys. I'm like really far behind. I don't like being this far behind because then I don't even see how you guys respond to what I'm saying because you're so far behind. I'm gonna do a jump. I'm jumping down to the bottom. You guys, I'm sorry. I see the super chats. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Oh my God. Okay, I jumped down to the bottom. I'm down to the bottom of the chat, guys. Sorry. I have to do it every once in a while. Sometimes I fall behind when you guys go too fast. Sorry. If it was really, really important question, re-ask it. We'll start from right here. Yes, put it on the tree, says Ricky. Got you, Ricky. Don't worry about it. Don't even trip. You didn't make one for Saucy Todd. But did they want it on the tree? You guys, I said, remember, if you want me to decorate the tree, put it in quotation marks, like what you want me to put. Let's see. Hello, yes, Saucy. Yeah, Saucy Love Child. Saucy Love Child. You know what? They were both $10, but since they didn't specify the tree, we're gonna put Saucy Love Child. Saucy Love Child. Now, if he's Saucy love. If Chave is a saucy love child, that means he's mine and Bridget's saucy love child. Thank you guys. Chave is the biz. Derek versus Rob. I can love hand top roll pretty good. I think I beat Rob. Do you know anything about the Russian arm wrestler Grigory Lyashuk? Currently ranked 14th in the world. Yeah. Yeah, he's an absolute monster. That's what I know about that dude. Grigory Lyashuk, he's the Georgian Grigory, right? But there's another one. There's another Grigory from somewhere else. But that's the Georgian one, right? I believe. Or am I thinking of another Grigory? He's the no. Sorry, I said Georgian. No, he's not Georgian. He's Kazakhstan. He's Kazakhstanian. Yeah. At one point when you're on your own, you were talking too much, and we couldn't hear what the athletes were saying in their corners. At one point when you were on your own, you were talking too much. We couldn't hear that. Oh, my bad, man. My bad. I was on my own. I didn't want to leave dead space. They left me. Ryan abandoned me to go sit in the corner with Lachlan. I was on my own. I had to feel I couldn't just sit there quietly. The production team was looking at me. Come on, Derek. Say some shit. Hey, guys. This is an exciting match. I hope you guys are enjoying yourself. The arm wrestlers are going to... I got to keep talking? The arm wrestlers are going to keep arm wrestling now, and they're getting a grip. They were pressuring me, man. And I was drinking. White Wolf, $20 super chat. Wait, did Bridget sent me $19.99? White Wolf says, I'll be completely frank with you, Derek. Knowing that I'm a huge fan, but you and Ryan commentating was like listening to a PGA tournament. Great knowledge, but also almost zero excitement. Pair up with Aussie/Neil. Ready fang. Damn, White Wolf. You paid me $20 to insult me just now, my boy? You pay me $20 to insult me just now? See how my neck is disappearing? This is what happens when I get assaulted like a turtle. My neck starts disappearing, dog. Ow. Okay, I'll give you that. They say the best group, the best pairing for commentating is an exciting guy, a Neil Pickup, Don Underwood, Travis Bajent, Aussie arm wrestler, someone that's like has their saying and is like, and we're off, and this guy is so big, he if you see him with your missus, you tuck him in at night, and they have the funny jokes and they're loud, and then they have one slower analytical guy, right? That's like more having fun and breaking it down piece by piece. That they say that's the best combo. I tend to be a slower analytical guy. I got that. I have a sense of humor, but I'm definitely not the here we go. I'm definitely not that guy. I don't think I'll ever be that guy. So I can see that not being the best combo. I understand that. That doesn't hurt my feelings. I didn't pair the combo up. I knew that we were both more slower analytical guys. I know that. But hey, when there were some exciting moments, we got into it. When Jerry was having a screamer, we were in there. When there were some monster matches, we were excited about it. And people were already complaining about not being able to hear the arm wrestlers. So imagine if it's me and Neil or someone that's yelling a lot, then you're definitely not going to hear the arm wrestlers on stage. Get that out of your mind right now. You're not hearing a single word. Just saying. All right. White Wolf took the lead. Sorry, Bridget. I love you. White Wolf with the $20 super chat. Thank you, sir. I appreciate the support. Even though you just basically said I sucked, All right. Wait. I don't want the chat running away. California Brandon, see you this Saturday. Yes, sir. See you there. Orca, what's up? Jeremy Humble, a form of dentist on the table would be awesome, but doth him and John have talked about their match? Fingers crossed. Oh, dude, if we see Dennis and John, woo, that would be such an awesome match. That'd be the comeback match of Dennis I'd like to see. I'd love to see if Dennis can get in full form and face Levon, of course. But I would love to see his comeback match or first or second match be with John. Like, that would be epic. Amaru A says, hey, Derek, as an esports commentator myself, I wonder how much different it is to feel how much different it feels to be in an arm wrestling tournament from an esports tournament. Way more exciting in an esports tournament, which is weird to say, right? But it kind of depends on the tournament. So, I mean, I've been esports is talking about video game tournaments, guys. So I've been to those. I've been to the biggest ones in the world. But there's just so much more people, and it's so much more crowd driven, and you get and everybody there really gets, because it's such a bigger sport. Everybody in the crowd knows what's going on. Not everybody that watches arm wrestling knows what's going on and can understand the small nuances of what's important. If you can, not everybody understands that this dude sliding his elbow to the right is a big deal, and the fact that he was able to get it done could lead to not everybody knows it that on that small of a detail. Plus, when they don't have big jumbo screens there and you have to watch it live and you're far away in the stands trying to see little things, it's hard. So it's like a split-second thing. So, but I've also been to tournaments which are like Game of Arms. You guys ever see Game of Arms, the show? If you haven't, I understand. But basically, there was a table and there was no stands. Literally within arm's reach, all the crowd surrounds a table. And it's like Fight Club, basically. Everybody's right next to you and everybody's screaming and into it. I've seen tournaments like that, and those are awesome. It's so much more excitement when your boys are 2 feet to your right. You guys you train with are right there, and his boys are right there, and then his mom is right there, and your uncle's right there, and you're like screaming. Everybody, it's like so personal. Those get really, really exciting. Now it's hard for everybody to see in the background, but those are really exciting tournaments. But in general, I would say esports a little more exciting. Sorry. Another $5 super chat. Also intended, big dog. You have huge knowledge base. Just need a better pairing with pairing at the mic. You don't suck. Aussie says kaboom. I would love to do some commentating with Jake. It'd be a lot of fun. Don't you dare race me or else. Bridget, he sent more money than you. He sent 1 cent more. You know the rules. I'm sorry. I love you. Spencer says, can we get at least one more new member while we're live today? Can we get one more member while we're live? Can someone sign up for the third tier? Oh my God. Someone jump up that third tier. Gain train. Just saying it's there. Derek versus Grizzly. He's not an arm wrestler as far as I know. If he's not an arm wrestler, it won't be anything. I think Ryan Derek combo is quite good. Thank you. I appreciate that. Someone did. Not during the matches. I'm talking about in between, in the corners. Of course, you're going to be commentating during the match. Nate, when do you get your revenge on Berserk? It's coming. I'm just going to wait until he's officially using a walker to get around. Once I see him bring out the walker and he's using that to walk, then I'll probably make my move on him. Are you considering steroids anytime soon yet? This is me every night, staring off into the darkness. Bunch of steroids? That's me and steroids every night. Adam Chahu, Derek is probably already on the sauce. And then in 2024-25, he'll come with the truth, Bowen style. I'll just be like, you'll know it's that video, right? When it's like this close and you see a tear coming down. And this is the thumbnail. It's time to come clean. Right, guys. I have something I've been wanting to tell you. I've been using the whole time. Ryan, I love you. I'm just messing with you guys. Derek's probably taller than twos are up standing on each other. Now, that would be a funny pairing. That would be a funny matchup. Like, it just visually, right? Jamie Sheldon, there he is, my boy, the owner of NatFit. You guys check out natfitnation.com. All support, all things are possible through Jamie Sheldon. That is why I'm here. That I would not be in front of you guys if it were not for Jamie Sheldon. If Jamie Sheldon was a dick to me and scared me away from the sport at the beginning, I would not be here. End of. He took me to my first practices. He used to pick me up. We would drive hours. Jamie's always my boy, my biggest supporter consistently since I've been in the sport. That's my dude. So please plug natfitnation.com into the chat. You guys, that's where I get all my supplements, and I really take his supplements. You guys, that's the stuff I take before I work out, his pre-workout and his BCAAs and all that stuff. So it's great if you guys have, and that's an arm wrestler. If you guys are arm wrestlers and you want to support arm wrestling and other arm wrestlers, then NatFit is where you would go, right? Because then other arm wrestlers are doing well. They do well. They host tournaments. They sponsor people eventually one day, things like that. Like, keep the money in our sport. I mean, I don't know. I love supporting other arm wrestlers. It's my favorite thing. So, yes, I'll see you on Saturday. I won't see you on Friday. I'll see you on Saturday because the Friday is too late. All the stuff I have to work Friday night, so I won't see you Friday, but I'll see you Saturday. I wish East vs. West had that Game of Arms vibes or even WL. I know, right? Mr. NatFit in the house. I can't do more stuff than $19.99. I had to buy him food and stuff. I didn't even know you could buy super chats at 99-cent increments. They don't update me. They don't tell me if you do a 99-cent super chat. Once you pass $5, it updates me. Oh, hey. Okay. This is going to sound weird. You guys, I got enabled something called a super thanks. Do you guys see somewhere on your video? No one's done it. But it emailed me yesterday or the day before saying your super thanks are enabled. There should be something in the bottom of the screen. So I think maybe if you're on PC, that says like thanks and it has like a money sign. Bridget, it doesn't have to be anybody. I don't know. Bridget, what does that look like? I want to see what that looks like when it pops up on my screen. A super thanks. I don't know what that is. I don't know what it looks like in the chat or how it looks. I enabled it though. I had to wait to get enabled. So let's see. Wait. Oh, Marcus will do his best. Where's Marcus? Is Marcus in here? I didn't see him. Must be Soviet steroids, and you'll get as big as Levon. I'm already taller than Levon and got a bigger hand than him, right? All right. He's a big boy. He's a big boy. Need to see Derek contaminate after a win. Contaminate. You ever try smelling salts before your match get pumped, or it won't work? Smelling salts. It just goes away so fast, and I haven't really tried it too much in a big tournament, so maybe I'll give it another shot. North American, commentate. Gotcha. We need to see Derek commentate after a win. I know, yeah, you guys want to get me commentating after a loss. Imagine my energy after a win. North American needs to step up in the left hand. Come on, Travis. Hopefully Travis makes a full comeback. That'd be badass. Jimmy Sheldon, okay. Thank you, sir. Let's see. Juji, Sam, Devin, John. Oh, is that it, Jeremy? Super for the non-live video, says Reggie. Is that what it is? But Jeremy, what was that? Was that a sticker or was that a super thanks? What is that? I think that's one of the super stickers, huh? Super sticky thing. Okay. I think it's the first super sticker I've ever gotten. Thank you, Jeremy. I appreciate the $5 super sticker, brother. I've never seen one of those. I've had it enabled forever. No one ever does it. Thank you, man. You guys are awesome. I don't want a computer that says Bridget. I think we can do in the comments after. Oh, okay. So the super thanks are in the comment section. I got you. Okay. John Brzezinski versus the Undertabler. Oh, I didn't even get into Prudnik versus Mike. I was going to talk about it, and I just got caught up in the chat. Derek versus Sasha would be great because of the weird height difference. I've met Sasha. He is like half my height. He's I'm so much taller than that dude. I have a picture on my Facebook somewhere of me and him. If you guys are friends with me on Facebook, go to my Facebook, go to my albums. If you're on my regular page, not my athlete page, or my regular page, you go to albums, you'll see an arm wrestling album. In there, there's a picture of me and Sasha. That's kind of old. It's like 2015 or something like that. It was Rob versus Sasha. Jeremy did a super sticker thingy. Winner gets Paul Italia. Scott Reams. What's up, bud? Thanks for hanging out. White Wolf, member for 12 months. There we go. Thank you for being around for 12 months. White Wolf, even though right now me and you are kind of beefing, I appreciate you being around for 12 months, even though we're hardcore beefing right now. Venny VDVC says, Derek, how do you think a Prudnik versus Ermes match would turn out? Oh, man. Prudnik is so well-rounded, guys. That's one of the scary things. He's also undersized. He's so well-rounded. Ermes generally does the same thing. I think Ermes would be the favorite on paper, but I think Prudnik could. If you made me put money on it, I would say Ermes, but not by much, dude. Like in my mind, that's like 51-49. Like I think Prudnik could do it, but I'd have to have Ermes as the favorite because of his size and explosivity. I don't know if Prudnik would at any point be able to stop the match to contain it. But I think if he stopped him, I think Prudnik would give Ermes everything he wants. Yeah, but I have to go to Ermes. Okay. Time is it? 5:42. Okay, we have 15 minutes. I want to talk about the Prudnik and Mike match. I didn't get into that. Okay, so Michael Todd. Oh, another member. Welcome to the family. Jeremy, thank you for buying membership, brother. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you. If you knew everything going on in my life, man, you understand like how much this stuff means to me, guys. The memberships really help out a lot. And welcome to the family, brother. Thank you. Okay, so Mike and Prunick. Mike is changing, right? He's lately in his last few matches, he's getting more offensive than usual with his press and things like that. Also, he's learning how to hit harder with his King's move. So he gets closer to the extent of his arm, like how far it will open up. And once it's there, he's learning to launch his King's move sideways. So his hit, when his King's move is when he jerks really hard back with his King's move, it is very violent. It is very powerful. So Mike is changing somewhat. Right? I'm not saying he's not going to King's move. I'm not saying that. But he is getting a little more versatile on the table and a little more active on the table. That being said, I think that Prunick will still be probably stronger than Mike center table and defensively. I think the King's move will still be able to stop Prunick at first. I see Prunick. Marcus Thompson, my boy. Marcus, I didn't even know you were here, man. Thank you for buying the Marcus, you weren't a member? You send me $100 super chats all the time. You weren't a member of the channel? That's random. I thought you were. Thank you for the membership, brother. I really appreciate it, man. Always happy to see you, Marcus. Thank you for coming through, man. You're the dude. You guys, memberships. Thank you so much. So I think it'll definitely go to Mike's King's move. I think Prunick is smart enough, and I think he has the capabilities to get through the King's move. Mike's my boy, and in no way I'm trying to offend him. But I think Prunick is freaking ridiculous right now. I think Prunick is somewhere top 5-ish. Like he's there. He's there. Like his last match is looking so convincingly, wildly strong. I mean, he handled Toddzilla, and Toddzilla got a win on Michael Todd, and like at least made Michael Todd have the King's move and stuff for the first few rounds. And Prunick handled Toddzilla. So minimum of for sure in the King's move. And I just think Prunick is so well-rounded, man. I just think he'll be able to climb and get outside of it. So in my brain right now, and I hate saying this, Mike's my boy, and I've never really talked to Prunick. We've seen each other, but we haven't really talked at all. I see it as 60-40 Prunick in my brain. Mike, don't hate me. No, I'm sorry. Just the way I see it unfolding. Please prove me wrong, Mike. Prove me wrong. I want you to win. I just, basing off the info from what I've been seeing last couple matches, where I see people being strong and opening up and how things are looking, that's kind of how I see it. But I hope Michael Todd proves me wrong for sure. Prunick's a freaking monster right now, dude. That guy's an absolute monster. Derek, just do 8-hour sleeping videos, and the community didn't know they needed. Yeah, there we go. I'll put the camera on me while I sleep for 8 hours, and then these videos will seem short, so then people will like to watch these because these are the short videos. I see what you're saying. They don't know what long is yet. I'll show them what a long video is. 8-hour videos of me sleeping. Oh, it would be, you know how many memes we made of that with all me snoring and stuff? Me snoring and scratching my nuts. Bridget would never let that happen. Sorry, guys. She would never let it happen. Thought you can get banned for that, Drew? You can, probably. Prunick crushes pronators like Dennis crushes walnuts. Abjahood, how much do PEDs help? Prunick got steamrolled for like 3 WAFs and 3 O's in a row by Sasho. Doubt Sasho can stop the new Prunick. And then I see that giant-ass super chat come up. Marcus. Marcus! My brother. Marcus with the €100 super chat. Dropping in with the bomb, as always. As always. Marcus, dude. Thank you. Marcus, keeping the lights on in this place. Marcus single-handedly keeping me fed and keeping the lights on in this place. Thank you, Marcus. Like once again, man, there's not enough thank yous. says, sorry, Wolf tag team partner, but Chave needs his Uncle Marcus. Derek, that 500 euros still on the table for next big match. Keep pushing. Thank you so much, man. Marcus, you're the man, dude. I mean, thank you everybody that's been supporting you guys so much. I mean, you guys know how much it means to me. Marcus, always Uncle Marcus. With the how do you do the Euro sign? It's it's that. Man. Uncle Marcus back over here by his boy Chave, keeping him warm, keeping him honest. And when I'm not here, honestly, he's able to see that, and it keeps him excited. He tells me that he sleeps better at night because it's kind of like his teddy bear when he has Uncle Marcus next to him. He cuddles up next to the sign. And it reminds him of a safer place, a safer time. Thank you, Marcus. Thank you, man. That's crazy. You're wild, dude. You're wild. How much do PEDs help? PEDs help a ton. I mean, with recovery and general access to your muscles, and depending on what PEDs you're taking and what they do, I mean, they help a ton. I was gonna talk about that and touch on that because that's a big topic right now is PEDs, especially with RVJ and everybody talking about nonstop. 100%. I would love for a PED free arm wrestling league / environment. Sign me up. I support it 1,000,000%. PED free, everybody tested multiple times a year, all that stuff. Yes. Sign me up. I support it 1,000,000%. So just to be clear on my stance on that, let's do it. Everybody get tested. Let's see. Prudnick will need a press. Does he have it? I'm sure he does. You see how tight Prudnick can get in his hooks? He has a shoulder over elbow. So yeah, and his deep hook kind of looked like a press for a long time. It's very choppy. It's very chopping down. So I know Prudnick has a press, but I think he climbs and fights the high game with Mike for a while. I have an audio recording. I can release it sleeping. No, Bridget, you can't release an audio recording of me sleeping. You guys, it's bad. Money Slam Marcus. There. Scott Ream says, round 3, if Monster Michael Todd can get to the press off the ready go, but he can do it 3 rounds in a row. Prudnick is master in the setup. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like Prudnick is so threatening in so many different ways, dude. It's wild. It's wild. I'm in that poll, by the way. 74-26. Yep. So everybody that wants me to only read super chats and stuff, like, sorry guys. That's why people like to hang out with me. I try to get all your guys' questions. Who's Eric pulling next? Says Vinny VDVC. It has not been established as of yet. Just today, right when we get done here, I'm gonna head to the gym. It's my first day back in the gym since the competition. I feel good. Everything feels. It's amazing how good my elbows feel. Like, 'cause I haven't arm wrestled in weeks, like 3 weeks, 4 weeks. I haven't arm wrestled in like 4 weeks. Really, I had my match and that was over like that, and it stretched out my wrist a little bit. So I only after pulled one guy. So my elbows are like 1,000,000% fresh right now for an arm wrestler. I did push-ups the other day. My elbow, I couldn't even feel anything in my elbows. It was amazing. It was amazing. I love it when my elbows feel good. So, but I might do a tournament this weekend. So I'll probably get some table time this weekend. But I'm just really excited to have workable elbows right now for a little bit. Marcus paid for the whole paragraph on Chave. Keep the water pouring on Chave. Yeah, we watered him just the other day. He's cool. He's chilling. Marcus, smallest bill is 100 Thompson. Uncle Marcus showing Chave all love. I agree. Phil, not long, mate. Whitby is coming hot. Oh, you guys talking to each other. Mike is more of a defensive puller. Prudnick is more of an offensive and quicker. That's why he looked better against Hutchings than Mike did. Okay, Mike is more of a defensive puller. I agree with you on that. Prudnick is more of an offensive puller and quicker. That's why he looked better against Hutchings than Mike did. Is Prudnick more of an offensive puller? I mean, how many matches can you remember seeing Prudnick like this, which is like a defensive hook? That is a defensive hook and holding on and outlasting his opponent, outlasting forever. These the big surges, and then eventually him climbing and like that's pretty defensive hook pull. I would probably classify Prudnick as a defensive hook puller more than anything, with the ability to be better in offense than Mike. But his general style, I don't think is more offensive. I think it's more defensive. He usually tires the guy out and waits for a superior position on his opponents. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, he can hit, but if you're only looking at one match, I think in general, Prudnik holds more often. Okay, feeling superhuman is fun though. Since I'm pro-vax. I have Massachusetts State Championships Saturday. Any tips? I don't know enough about your style and everything, Natty Bros. Any tips? Well, I don't know enough about you, how new you are, what your style is. Have fun. Don't get hurt. And remember, this is just one small step in the road of your career, right? So treat it as such. This isn't the end all be all, right? So have fun with it and grow from the tournament. Don't leave there without growing, right? Without learning and adjusting, right? Patrick Murphy says, Derek, do you think you can beat Ryan Bowen? Yes. Dave Anderson, do push-ups every hour, 1 set of 30. And maybe that's a new thing, man. Maybe I gotta get back to those push-ups, man. I did those 30. I can't believe I just repped out 30. And I was like, ooh, chest feeling good, man. Prudnik is a tactician. I agree. Patrick, don't be a clown. Dang. Anyone see RVJ's fisherman pole video today? That's real old school power. Shizit right there. Hey, dear subs. Hey, did you do your Veronica? Let's not sit in the past. Patrick Murphy. Honestly, I think Prudnik is one of the most technical guys outside of maybe Devin. Yes, I agree. Prudnik is ridiculous. Robbie says, is Devin done with his supers? If so, Devin versus John, 110 to 115 kg limit. Who wins? Woo! Maybe that would be a cool rematch. But although, I don't know. How's Devin's arm doing? Is he? I don't know. I'd love to see it though. See, I don't miss the goes. Or again, Patrick, you probably right on that. Adam Shahood, have you ever pulled Paul in the content? No, I've never gripped up with Paul. Sadly, that's my boy too, but we've never gripped up. Natty Bros, thank you. My style is right. Kind of do a low hand top roll or high hook. Lefty, I do a top roll. Similar to me, Natty Bros. Then just focus on what's important, man. In a lot of matches, there's like one or two things that are the most important thing for this match for you to win, like, rising or whatever it shall be, like whatever you deem the most important thing against that guy. Focus on that. Don't complicate it. People tend to complicate arm wrestling way more than it needs to be. Focus on one thing and go do that one thing as fast and hard as you possibly can do. Yeah. Just make sure you're stronger than everybody. That's the problem I keep running into. These guys are stronger than me. It's annoying. I don't even think I have bad game plans against like Rivaz and Morozov and stuff. Like, they're just stronger than me. So it's pretty simple. Just get back and get stronger. Cool. They were just it's just too strong for me. Bowen let Ray win. It's part of his master plan. Joe, I think I can beat Ryan. I've been training for almost a year. Ryan's not a bad arm wrestler, guys. Ryan's a good arm wrestler. Just Ray was stronger. How do you think you do against John? When he has the walker, when I plan to attack him, I'll jump out of the bush when John's walking down the street with his walker, and I'll have a table with me. Let's do it right now, old man. Then I think I win. No, I mean, I'll have a match with John. I'm not afraid to have a match with John. Honestly, if I want to ever call myself the, top guy in the West Coast, at some point I got to beat John Brzezinski in a match. So, and I do want to call myself top guy on the West Coast at some point. So there's some guys I need to beat, but John is definitely one of them. Where do you rank Rock Lee? I haven't really thought about that. Off the top of my head, I want to say 10th through 15th, probably closer. Off the top of my head, if I'd have, give me some time, I'd have to think about names, and I had to think about that for a little bit. That's just off the top of my head, though. Jeremy Humble, Devin's arm has a dent. You can see it. Or have you seen it? No, I haven't studied his arm recently, like really looked at it too closely. Patrick Murphy, who's the strongest dude you've pulled who wasn't an arm wrestler? Honestly, the strongest guy I ever pulled who wasn't an arm wrestler was my teammate Mega Mike. Like, his first day at practice, like, that dude was a tank. Like, his first day, he beat my entire team. Like, I was the only one that. Oh wait, no. Oh yeah, his first day, I think he did. Anyway, probably my teammate Megan Mike was the first guy off the streets, the strongest dude I've ever seen off the streets that wasn't an arm wrestler. Besides that, arm wrestled Leroy Walker's brother, who did like roofing for a living. I guess he would use like a crowbar, just pry off like roof shingles and stuff. Anyway, the dude was a monster. I remember, but that was years and years ago. I was a lot weaker, but I remember him being a monster. I could barely beat him, and he was brand new. Those are my top 2 people I've faced. Derek for Withers, yeah. Let's sure I need to hop on training, then my YouTube name would have to train. Jeremy's turned into a real pumpkin. It's turning into a real pumpkin. All right. Rock the top 20, 25, says Joe. Maybe. Where we at? Okay, we got 3 minutes, guys. 3 minutes. No golds or LA Fitness required. What are the different arm wrestling weight classes? Well, it depends on if you're doing local tournaments, national tournaments, world level tournaments. They're different, right? So the fewer the weight classes, then you can focus more on the winners. So if there's 3 weight classes, and then say you have $100,000 for the prize money total for all the weight classes. Well, if it's chopped up 100 different ways, 100 different weight classes, then the winners don't get a lot of money, right? If you only have 3 weight classes, then the winners get more. So people tend to, lately in the big tournaments, they like to do fewer weight classes. Now, the World Championships, WAF, I think it starts at for men, I think it starts like 125 or something like that, or 123 weight class, and it goes up every 11 pounds. So, 134, 145, like it goes every 11 pounds up all the way up into 242s and then 242 and above. So there's a ton of weight classes. And then there's right, left, men, women, juniors, masters, grandmasters, ultra grandmasters, disabled. And so there's like at each WF tournament, there is 150 first place winners or something like that. It gets chopped up a lot, but so yeah, it depends on what tournaments you're looking at. Ray's actually beast. I agree. Would you pull Sylvester Stallone if he could hop back on? Hop back, or even a prime John over the top? Of course, I'd love to try that. Have you pulled either pork chop or Spoto? I pulled Spoto, never pulled pork chop. So I can't hate pork chop's potential. Spoto, man, that dude was strong. He was strong, especially when he gets in his lane. Woo! It's just keeping him out of his lane would be the thing, and I just don't think he's in it. I think he already quit. I think, from what I'm hearing, he hasn't been training or anything. So once he beat Artem the way he did, I knew Ryan was screwed. Damage for him. Good to be back in the family. Have a good night. All right, Jeremy, thanks for coming through, brother. Trent Busk says, did you hear about Dennis comeback from Vitaly? I know it's a bit off topic. Yep, we talked about it a little while ago. I'd love to see him come back. Can't wait to see who his matches are. Bridget, see you later, bub. When I was growing up in the poor fisherman's kids were taking lobster sandwiches to school every day. Oh, man. All right, 6 o'clock, guys. 82 people, 105 likes. Marcus dropped the bombs. You guys had a fun stream. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'm like I said, guys, I'm gonna try to get more small videos for you. You guys just keep yelling at Bridget. Make her make me. No, I'm just kidding. Don't add any more stress to her. She does enough for me. But I'm gonna get more videos out for you guys, so I'm sorry about that. Once again, please, if you guys could post the link tree in here, I'd appreciate that. One of my moderators. Check out my sponsors, NatFit, Filthy Power Industries. That's this shirt right here. Wristball.net and lionstraps.net. You guys go use the discount code, save yourself some money. Those are the best straps. Those shirts are freaking awesome. They fit super well. The wristball has a ton of different attachments you can use, and the NatFit is my favorite supplements in the world. So check them out and save some money. And then all my social medias are on there too. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. I love you guys to death. I am undeserving. Gym time. I'm so excited about getting in the gym tonight. I don't know. I'm gonna do some squats. Maybe I'll film that. You guys want to see me try the squats? Although I'm gonna do like 135 probably, and that's gonna kill me. I'll probably do like 3 or 4 sets. Just kind of, I gotta start getting my lower back and my core kind of working. Oh God, I'm not excited about that, but I'm excited about going to the gym. So we're getting back on the road today, guys. Day marks number 1. Back on the road. Back on the road. All right, guys. I love you to death. I'll talk to you guys later. Be safe. See you later.